Hi, I'm Jessica Oxborough, and this is a quick video showing my genogram. This is the whole thing. We'll start over here with my dad's family. His mom and dad were married for a really long time. She passed away about 10 years ago. They had a really strong relationship. They had 6 kids. My dad is the second oldest here. They also had a miscarriage, which I did not know about before this interview. My grandma had a really good relationship with all of her kids. My grandpa also has a good relationship with some of the younger kids and then more distant with the rest of the family ever since my grandma has passed away. Their parents and most of their siblings have passed away. They each have one sibling that's still alive on each side. My dad and all his siblings get along. None of them, he said, have really relationships that are stronger than the others, but they all have this green line representing harmony here. Then my mom's family over here, as you can see, there's a lot more going on with her family. My grandpa and his ex-wife, they were married for about 10 years before they got divorced. As you can see, there's a lot of hostile emotions between the two of them. They do not get along very well. There's this line here representing hatred. There's a lot of just bad emotions between the two of them. He has since remarried, and there's harmony between him and his current wife. My grandpa and his first wife have really good relationships with the first 2 kids, and then recently all 3 grandparents have kind of had some arguments with the youngest, so there's some hostile emotions between them. Between my mom and her siblings, she's really good friends with her youngest sibling and then pretty distant with her oldest sibling. And then these 2 had a girl here who passed away when she was pretty young. So then my mom and dad, they had these 4 kids. I'm the oldest, 2 girls and 2 boys with a miscarriage in the middle and a miscarriage at the end. So that's one of the patterns that I recognized, just seeing that my grandma had a miscarriage early on, and then that my mom also did. Me and my siblings all get along really well. There's harmony and friendship between all of us, and then best friends between me and my sister, and best friends between my 2 youngest brothers. And then I am also married. This is my husband's family here. His mom and dad adopted their 3 boys, and then they've got really good relationships with their 2 boys, and then kind of recently more arguments with their middle child. But then these 2 brothers are really good friends. My husband and I put in love and harmony and also friendship. And we have a dog, so I included her on this genogram. Some of the things that were interesting to learn about, honestly, I did not know that my grandpa still had a brother that was alive. It was just interesting to remember. I had forgotten. My mom had told me that she had miscarriages, but I truthfully had forgotten them, and with my grandma, I didn't know. So seeing that pattern. All of my great-grandparents have all stayed together, all of them. None of them have ever gotten divorced. The only divorce that we've had for like 3 generations was between these 2. So that was kind of a cool thing to see. Also just learning, really this little argument here and the one between my husband and his brother, there really are not very many arguments on this genogram, which I thought was cool. All my relatives seem to get along pretty well, so it was really neat to learn.